here live at the AIM experience in Manhattan, witnessing the return of the Avengers, but they appear to be attacking the city.
Yes.
Keep rolling, keep rolling.
Yes. Sorry.
Is it any coincidence that this attack comes on the very day that AIM is supposed to unveil their promising new Adaptoid program?
So, how'd you like that daring rescue in the nick of time?
You fishing for a compliment, Tony? Meet me on the command deck, all right? We have a short window to make our next move while AIM's still on the back foot.
Right. Pleasantries later. Got it.
Tiny dancer.
It's been years. I just can't get rid of you, can I? Hello, my lovelies. Did you miss me? Who do I want to be today?
How's it look? A little higher.
Roger.
A little more?
Hold steady.
Got it.
All right, gotta head to the command deck. Roger, stand down and wait further instructions. Okay, Tony. We need to show the world what AIM's been up to.
And I've got the perfect opportunity. The AIM experience in Manhattan. The media launch for Tarleton's new adaptoids. Every network will be there. I think it would be a perfect place for a few dozen missing Inhumans to suddenly reappear.
We have to be careful, though. AIM will bury the truth and kill any remaining prisoners rather than risk exposure. We'll need the location of their lab so we can lock it down.
Good thing you captured Tarleton's second in command.
If someone can get her to slip, it'll be Bruce.
He's already volunteered.
Not bad, Tony. Head on down to the interrogation room. I'll let Bruce know he's on deck.
Miss Romanoff, Dr. Pym would like a word with you at the war table at your earliest convenience.
Greetings from the anthill. Natasha, thanks for helping save the day back at AIM's prison, and for everything you did as Tiny Dancer. I wondered who our mysterious guardian angel was.
Anytime, Hank. Sometimes dirty hands do the best work.
True. And how the hell did you folks get the Chimera online, let alone airborne, without Terrigen?
The Chimera has the same standard engines as older helicarriers. It's kind of like a hybrid car. But, you know, cool.
Something tells me this isn't just a thank you call, Doctor.
Guilty as charged. We did a little digging in the data you sent me from the prison. AIM was able to successfully transport most of the Inhumans. I've tracked the ship, but we'll need someone to go in after it.
We'll do whatever we can.
Thanks. I've already uploaded some mission details to your war table. Pam out.
Miss Romanoff, welcome back to the Chimera. I have intel on the potential AIM defectors that you transmitted to me during your time as Tiny Dancer. I've marked a location on the war table that should be of interest to you.
Thanks, Jarvis. It's good to have you handling mission details for me again.
Just like old times, as they say.
Nice.
Copy. Data added to the war table. We'll send help as soon as we can.
Enjoying the view?
Not enough to distract me from what's waiting downstairs. But I think I'm ready. I guess I have to be.
Okay, I'm gonna go prep the interrogation room for you. If you want to chat, I'm just a radio call away.
Thanks, Nat. I just need to, you know, ponder some things for a bit.
Yeah, well, Don't ponder too much.
We read you. Alert us if anything changes.
Oh, hey, Nat. Since Roy brought up all the power cores needed for the Chimera, I figured he could stay up there and help outfit you all as needed. We can repurpose another aimbot to take his place here at the anthill.
Alright, so now we have Natasha, Black Widow.
It's a rudimentary setup.
The Iron Man got Bruce. Hulk. Just getting everyone else now. I just need Cap and Thor. Waiting plays now. Alright, return eventually.
Thanks, Black.
Nat, I'm about to talk to Monica.
She's gonna try to manipulate you. You know that, right?
I think I know Monica well.
No, you don't. There are 1,000 Monicas. She switches them like masks when she needs to.
Yeah.
Look, all I'm saying is if you go in there with expectations, she's gonna blindside you. Are all exits secure?
Yes, Agent Romanoff.
And don't open it for anyone else but Dr. Banner. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Initiating airlock override protocol.
You've worked with Monica for a long time. She's changed, hasn't she?
Now, you see, I don't honestly believe she ever had any true feelings for you. But if I'm wrong, if she betrays any real emotions, exploit them. That's your leverage.
Always appreciated your brutal honesty, Nat.
Yes, I'll go.
You can
to my
do this,
higher power
Bruce.
gear.
More importantly, you have to. We need to find the rest of those Inhuman prisoners before we crash the party at the AIM experience. Prisoner secure?
That room was built to contain a Hulk. She's not going anywhere.
Good. Speaking of, do not let anyone pass except for Dr. Banner.
Copy that.
Okay, we ready to do this?
You think Bruce can get information out of Monica?
Yeah, I do. We really need to find Tarleton's lab, and I think he's ready.
Well, I hope you're right. This little interview could be disastrous.
That's why we're doing it in the big guy's playpen. Oh, this should be interesting. These two haven't spoken since the hearing. Think Bruce is up to it?
He better be. Once we break up Tarleton's little party, he'll clean house.
The AIM experience. Somebody better know.
Look, we need the location of that lab. Hundreds of Inhumans depend on it.
So Tiny Dancer, huh?
Let me guess, you would have gone with Rocket Man.
Please. Not even close. You're my candle in the wind.
Show's about to start.
Let me guess. You're planning a big reveal at the Adaptoid launch. The triumphant return of the Avengers.
Imprisonment and torture. That's how AIM's gonna make the world a better place.
Please. Ebola, smallpox, polio, all fatal, if not for lab rats.
Humans aren't sick. You're just harvesting their powers to make you robots.
Robots that possess complex capable of assessing the most effective application of their powers, all with minimal human casualty.
Where's the lab, Monica? You can reverse engineer, but it'll be catastrophic and you know it. You know, it's not gonna endanger humans, it's gonna endanger all of us.
Last I checked, A-Bay was your mess. Damn it.
We need a stronger table.
These things haven't changed.
Everything's just an experiment with you, isn't it? It is. Tarleton and humans.
Scour the Earth. You will not find our lab. The adaptoids will launch, Bruce. Saving the world requires sacrifice!
B, you crazy.
I'm going in. We need to find that lab.
Jarvis?
Sensors detect AIM forces incoming.
Tarleton's come for his sidekick.
Nat, Quinjet.
You read my mind.
Stay with me.
All right.
Hey, just watch yourself out there.
I will if you will.
Kamala, let's go. We can't let AIM stop us from getting these Inhumans in front of the press. My guess, Georgie boy's onto us.
They seem eager to secure Miss Rappaccini.
Jarvis, keep an eye on our guest. Jarvis,
She's the
door!
slippery one.
Jarvis, can you open this one?
Sorry, sir. AIM is locking me out.
Guess we do this the old-fashioned way.
Well, this just escalated. Tell you what, you survived it. Great. Focus on the angry robot. I'll bring down the flying hunk of metal.
With pleasure.
Bruce, how we doing on getting this off? That's more like it. Nat, aim him at the bad guys and get gone.
Way ahead of you. Tony, we need air support. Get up here now.
I jumped.
Be right there. Jarvis, drop the cannon. Tarleton's got to be heading your way south. Make your way to the control room, kid. Punch anything that gets near those energy cores.
You got
Oh, I had to wait for him to drop.
Miss Khan, they just breached the control room.
I'm on my way.
Please do hurry.
I don't know if I can do this.
We've got our hands full out here. It's on you, kids. I know you can handle it.
Oh no. They're destroying the energy core. Hang on, Jarvis. I'm gonna smash their faces.
You made it just in time. Someone's hacking into my systems.
Focus at the front turbine clearing out Tarleton's robots, but we might need some backup here soon.
Pick off as many as you can.
attached to my sensors and lower-level systems. Please, Miss Khan, hurry!
Hang on.
Okay, where's the party?
3 o'clock.
Got him. Cover me.
Where do you leave the kid?
Kid is in the control room, picking yellow. What? How are you old folks doing?
Nice. Getting the hang of this with thing, Kamala.
Damn it, where the hell is Bulk?
He's on the aft deck. Dealing with a large contingent of AIM force.
Jarvis, are you still... you?
Sorry. Jarvis isn't home anymore, Kamala.
This ends now!
Guys, I got a problem here. Guys,
I've made sure your new friends won't know until it's too late.
you still gotta go through me.
You should have accepted my offer.
Didn't end up like all those other Inhumans. Yeah, no. Why don't you just take Monica and go? Why all this?
You'll find out. The Avengers are using it, Kamala.
Don't bother with the BS, dude. It's not gonna work.
You're so naive.
Shut up!
Your new friends will let you down. That's all they know.
Unlike you, I have faith in Bruce and the others.
So did I. Once. The world's about to be reminded who the Avengers really are.
What are you talking about?
So, Miss Khan, thank you. But I'm afraid afraid Dr. Rappaccini has escaped.
In trouble, Kamala! I need you on the deck now!
I'm coming!
Monica, she's escaping.
We're here live at the AIM experience in Manhattan, witnessing the return of the Avengers, but they appear to be attacking the city.
Yes!
Keep rolling, keep rolling.
Yes! Sorry.
Is it any coincidence that this attack comes on the very day that AIM is supposed to unveil their promising new adaptoid program? Oh, shit.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You should know, I'm not in the best of moods!
Wait, is that Thor?
Thor's good to the older force, but everyone
Holy crap, Thor! Where the hell did you come from?
I was serving a Commonwealth and started raining bolts of metal from the skies.
It's unbelievably good to see you.
Bit dramatic, don't you think?
It doesn't matter. He's here now.
So the false god returns. Why? You did what you were supposed to do, Thor. You gave up your power. Your lips stayed forgotten.
When mortals are in peril. Where do you hide, Doctor? Can you not face me?
Look around. I'm everywhere.
Oh, hello. Just like old times. Seems he missed me as well.
AIM dropships inbound.
I see them.
Focus on those mechs. Kamala, you okay?
Yep. No.
On my way. Mark, you got this?
I'm not saying Thor.
What are these things? They're drilling into the deck.
Something Carlton cooked up to crash the Chimera. Fun, aren't they?
Get down there, Tony.
Kid, come with me.
On it.
Dare I ask who the child is?
We'll explain later. Don't worry, she's up to it.
but the engines are still dead.
Glass half full, Nat. Might want to hurry this up, Thor.
Stay front!
Good night, folks. Thor, update on those mechs. We're losing power.
They're sturdy. I'll give them that.
Wait a minute. That's Tarleton's endgame. You're the terrorist in this AIM experience story.
Not on my watch. The Chimera can't go down. Not again.
Spotted some drones heading for the command deck.
Got my hands full, kid.
I'm on them.
It's working.
Can you enable lockdown?
Already working on it.
One way or another, this ship is hitting ground.
He's panicking. He knows we've got the Inhumans and enough evidence to implicate it.
Evidence of what?
Let's play catch-up when our former colleague isn't eavesdropping, okay?
No, go ahead. I'm enjoying this immensely.
You want to see all my weapons? Okay!
Card to play, Avengers.
I can handle the large one myself.
You don't have to. That's the whole point.
Guys, the Chimera can't take much more of this.
They did a lot of damage down in the engine room.
Oh! Do not do this!
You've given me no choice. I think you'll find this show familiar, Stark.
How original. You gonna steal my haircut next? Oh, wait.
Oh, Frost. Let's go, bro.
The damage has already been done, Avengers. No.
Kamala, Tony,
We're trying to restart the engines, but there's not enough power.
we're out of time, people. Brace for impact.
Hey, God of Thunder.
Stay behind me.
Now, bring it. Keep going, it's working.
Have you all completely lost your senses?
Prodigal son returns.
You almost obliterated all of Manhattan!
Well, holier than thou. Where were you while the world went to hell?
Coming to terms with my failings. Not making new ones.
All right. Everyone just take a breath. We planned on interrupting the AIM experience, showing the world what Tarleton was up to. These adaptoids of his, they harvest their powers through the torture of these Inhumans.
They expose them to near lethal amounts of dark terrigen.
And that is only step one. Georgie boy is gearing up for a war.
And what's worse is, Kamala here has found some evidence that might show what really happened to Steve.
Hi.
Every hero has to start somewhere.
You remember me?
Aye. Show me this footage.
Jarvis? Are you done?
I have broken the encryption, so there is more to see.
George! We have to shut down the reactor! It's pulling us towards that heat signature. I've tried, but there's no way to disengage the crystal. Then get out. And seal the door. What? George! Go!
No. This can't be right.
Head to the command deck! What? Evacuate now!
No, Cap, what are you doing?
No!
Just stop.
What are you doing?
No.
Cap smashed the reactor.
He had to have a reason.
What reason? Hundreds of people were infected. People died, Nat.
Take it easy.
Would you take some responsibility, Tony?
Well, there's the Bruce I know. Throw everyone under the bus, why don't you?
No, it's not the time.
No, it's okay, Nat. See, he's been waiting to do this since Golden Acres, haven't you? Haven't you?
This is our fault. All of ours. How do you not get that?
What I get is that you actually believe all that crap you said at the hearing.
I believe that we are dangerous.
You really think the world is better without us?
Yes.
I'm out of here.
You all have not changed.
Look at her. She can't be fixed. She can't be cured. I've done the experiments. I've checked her DNA over and over and over again. You and I created the perfect disease.
No, actually, I do the job. I make the tough decisions.
Don't.
I stand by the people who made me who I am.
I am warning you.
What's that, Bruce? Make you angry? See, it's always been your problem. Running from who you are, what you are. Maybe that's why Monica got the better of you.
I was just agreeing with you, big guy. That banner is a coward.
Guys, don't do this! This is exactly what Tarleton wants!
I'd stay out of this one, kid. Get it all, bud? Or just does mean you're punching back.
I guess that's it then. I'm alone.
Not quite, Miss Khan.
Jarvis? I assume you can keep this thing in the air?
For quite some time, yes.
That's a relief. Without proof, there's no hope. But I can't just give up. This can't be how it ends. I can't believe I'm all alone in here.
tonight is something this nation has lived in terror of for 5 years. A tragedy on the scale of A-Day.
Wow. Even the SHIELD guys left. Maybe they thought Hulk was gonna smash the place up.
If not for the fast response of their defense forces, the Chimera would surely have crashed into Manhattan, doing untold damage to this densely populated city. The Avengers are indeed back, but their motivations are unclear, and their tactics as concerning as ever. Much of America rests uneasy tonight as they wonder
Reminds me
where
of the
these
original
once
Avengers
mighty
movie where,
heroes could appear next.
all Loki wanted to do was just make the Avengers attack themselves. But
Jarvis, is there a recording of Bruce's interrogation of Monica?
Certainly, miss. You can access it in the interrogation antechamber. If I may be so bold, Miss Khan, what do you hope to find in the interrogation footage?
I don't know. I have to try something. Maybe she slipped up. AIM's the real enemy. I wish Bruce and Tony could see that. No offense, Jarvis, but I sure wish there was another person on board.
None taken, Miss Khan.
Looks like those SHIELD guys did their best to fend them off. At least they have their priorities straight. Okay. Interrogation footage. There's gotta be a clue here somewhere.
Let me guess. You're planning a big reveal at the Adaptoid launch.
Come on, Monica, give me something.
Scour the Earth. You will not find our lab. The Adaptoids will launch, Bruce. Saving the world requires sacrifice!
This is useless. I just want to talk to my dad.
Calling Yusuf Khan.
No, don't, Jarvis. I didn't mean to.
Hello? Is that you? Oh, Kamala, if you're there, I miss you so much. Look, I'm not angry. I just want you to come home. I'm sorry. I should never have told you to hide your powers. Perhaps scared, a little unsure. The important thing is that you always stay true to yourself. I love you, Beta.
I love you more.
The Adaptoids will launch! Scour the Earth. You will not find our lab. Scour the Earth. You will not find our lab. Scour the Earth. You will not... Scour the Earth.
Scour the Earth. That's it. Of course, the satellite. The satellite. Avengers, if you can hear me, I think I found a clue. Look, I know I messed up. I wanted to blame AIM so bad for what happened to me on A-Day, it blinded me. But Cap must have had a good reason for what he did. I know it. People believe in the Avengers. Not just because of your cool powers, but because no matter how bad things get, no matter how much you disagree, you always come together. Don't you get it? Your differences are your greatest superpower. I was just some
Teamwork
weird
makes the
kid
dream
from
work.
Jersey who didn't fit in. But you saw me for who I really was. You accepted me. There's still a bad guy out there who wants to hurt the world. But we can stop him. Good isn't a thing you are. It's a thing you do.
How are you pulling out Jack like that?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said.
I get it.
Altitude, dry ice. Look, I'm not very good at. I'm sorry, so. Same. Good enough. So, you found a clue?
Yeah, it's the interview. Listen.
Scour the Earth. You will not find our lab.
Okay.
Monica's right. The lab's not on Earth.
I'm not following.
Okay, when I was captured, Monica and Tarleton had this argument. Tarleton had to leave the room, and then Monica pulled up the coordinates to this satellite called Ambrosia.
Ambrosia? That was a SHIELD biomedical research project. AIM must have required it during the takeover.
It would be a great place to hide proof of inhuman experiments, right?
If you wanted to study Inhumans on the cellular level, zero gravity would be a perfect place to do it.
Good job. Okay, so we know where we need to go. We just need a way to get there.
Project Star Booster. As I recall, you abandoned it because you couldn't generate enough acceleration in the auxiliary rockets.
Yeah, no need to bore everyone with the details. That was before I had access to Mr. Shrinky. Jarvis, get Pym on the phone. We need a way to get up to this space lab. He's the only one who can help.
Is that it?
Hey, Tony.
Please tell me this is a social call.
Yeah, it is. I'd like to socialize with a few of your Pym particles. Need to shrink down an accelerator.
Well, then you'll need to break into a high-security AIM facility. Ever heard of Meridian?
You're gonna have a hard time getting in. That place is no joke.
Widow?
I gotta say, you give a hell of a speech when you're pissed at us.
Look, Nat, we were idiots.
As much as I love your squirming, it sounds like we've got work to do. I can get us to Meridian.
Us?
We're in this together, right?
No time to lose.